So I'm here today with the Pure Drive 98. This is the 10th generation Pure Drive, a family of rackets that I'm very familiar with. I've used the Pure Drive 300 grams for a long time. Clues in the name. Pure Drive 98, it's a 98 square inch head. It's also slightly heavier, as is the case with more of the tour level frames. It's 305 grams. And really, the idea is that it still has the same power of a Pure Drive and it hasn't lost that essence, but with a slightly smaller head should give a bit more precision and a little bit less wild, we think. There is a few new technologies in it. I don't want to get into it, and I also don't want to kind of impact on my own experience. I haven't used it yet. I want to get on court and give it a try, and then after we've played with it, we'll have a little look against some of the new things that the racket's supposed, some of the characteristics it's supposed to have, and then make a nice judgment on what we think. Other than that, let's get into it. Okay, so Pure Drive 98, just got off court after using it, and it's a beast of a frame. The stiffness is there. The fact it's got that 98 square inch head makes it that little bit more precision based. And I think overall I describe it as a stiff power frame that gives you a little bit of precision. It certainly doesn't take it away from that kind of traditional Pure Drive feel. So who this is for, I think if you were a Pure Drive 300 gram and 100 square inch user and you've kind of used that racket for a while, this racket, if you feel like maybe you struggle controlling some shorter balls, or when you really need to add, when the ball is slow and you need a little bit of extra control, this might be the one for you. On the flip side, it's not as maneuverable. It's harder to defend with. When you play with kind of a longer, more aggressive swing, and you're really trying to rip and attack the ball, it really works really nicely and feels great. It sounds different, and there is a technology in it that is supposed to change the sound, so that's interesting. That I did notice that on the contact it sounds great, and that feel is different as well. The racket is definitely one that's worth trying if you're an aggressive baseline, looking to get on the front foot, taking the ball early, peak of the bounce, trying to dominate rallies. I think also be quite good for a strong level club, like doubles players who are looking to serve and volley, like take returns early, rush the net. It's very, because it's so stiff, you get so much pace, kind of punching volleys away. So I think it will suit that kind of player, but more of an all-quarter, having to defend, dropping back behind the baseline, playing with more spin and kind of working the ball around, it's not going to give you the same benefits. But if you're a power hitter, wanting a stiff racket that has that slight edge of precision and control, then this is definitely worth having a go. I would recommend people try it.
Getting laughed at from a distance.
Harder than it looks.